I'm Jeannie.
And I'm Kristen.
And we're here from Jimmy Bean's Wool, and we're talking about
Knitting Without Tears by Elizabeth Zimmerman.
Who is like
the grandmother of knitters. The
really?
godmother of knitting,
Really?
yeah.
Really. And what do you know, I was thinking about this in anticipation of reviewing this. And what was it she used to say she unlearned or what did she used to say?
I can't remember.
I could look in the book.
Pants?
It's something along the lines of like knitting will get you through any event in life or something.
Well, knitting through all crises.
Yeah.
But she used to tell her husband, oh darn it, I will think of it. I don't know. She used to tell him I unlearned stuff. I unlearned or revented or something. Anyway, this is like a must-have, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I have a copy in my library for sure.
And what is it you love most about it?
Well, for one, it really focuses on sweater construction and different ways to do it. And those of you that aren't familiar with Elizabeth Zimmerman, she kind of brought German knitting back to the U.S. in the 60s. And German knitting being continental knitting, which is what we most commonly call it now. So you're left-handed knitting, you're picking as opposed to throwing with your English style knitting. And knitting in the round. She is really sort of the pioneering person that brought that technique to the U.S. I mean, it's been around for years and years and years, but so many of her patterns are written that way, and they're just really beautiful patterns. I mean, some of the most well-known ones are like the baby surprise jacket, the Tomton jacket, the February baby sweater, which had a redo a few years ago as the February lady sweater. There's just so many wonderful pieces that she brought to us, and then also inspired lots of other great designs as well. So,
exactly.
yeah.
Well, and as Kristen's talking, I mean, she's definitely nailed the Elizabeth Zimmerman on the head, because she really was a pioneer in the sense that she made knitting accessible to everyone. You didn't have to take years and years of classes to tackle a sweater all in one piece,
exactly.
Or to use her formula for figuring out how many stitches to work.
Mm-hmm.
And she was so witty. She said she would use words like this pithy little stitch,
mm-hmm.
and she was just funny. It's just knitting. And I love that, because we tend to stress way too much over our knitting.
Right. One thing she was really big on is she didn't really use a pattern, so to speak, when she knit a lot of the time. And this book sort of takes that mentality and shows you how to do that without a pattern. It's kind of great. All of the sweater patterns in here are done using really, really basic, simple math to figure out your measurements, and then it goes from there. And it's got all those instructions, some really basic stitches and techniques and things like that as well. But I mean, the way it's written is just like she's talking to you, like you're sitting in the room with her having a conversation about knitting. I mean, she just really kind of brings in her little stories. It's very similar to the Knitter's Almanac, if you've ever had that book as well by her. It's a really, really good one to add to your library. Knitting Without Tears. And her big thing is that she really stresses that it shouldn't be that frustrating that you're crying over it. So that's the whole point. You should really enjoy the process.
Exactly. It's a really nice book. I encourage everyone to add it to your library. You'll enjoy reading her story. And I'm Jeannie.
And I'm Kristen.
And we're from Jimmy Bean's Wool.
Thanks so much.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Thunder rumbles on this American summer night. There's kids on the corner, stuck in a switchblade fight. And the rock and roll bands play for the girls.